Everyone, welcome back to my channel, Relapse Tackle. In this video, I'm going to be pouring up some poison tail jigs with a 3/0 hook. They're 1/2 ounce. So the recommended hook would be the 91768 must add. But in this video, I showed the Teflon pins, so the standard Teflon pin. This one I want to pour, I want to pour these without the fiber weed guard. And if you look, I modified the mold. I put high temp silicone in here, and then I added a metal bait keeper. So it uses the WB800 bait keeper and got rid of the lead bar bait keeper. So with a Teflon pin, I added a small O-ring, and then I also cut it at an angle so that I can place it in here. That O-ring holds it where I want it, right in the groove where the head of the metal pins would go. And then you can pour jigs without the weed guard hole, and you can make it for like a switchblade type blades. So I'm going to place that in there. I added a magnet as well on this one, so I can drop my bait keeper in there, just in that spot. I haven't done the rest of them. Maybe I'll show how to do the rest of it, rest of these in another video. And then I also use the dry graphite spray a lot because it makes them pour nicer and it doesn't stick to the lead, so it doesn't hurt the paint process or anything. So I'm going to try pouring one real quick. That'd be the first one. Let's see. Hopefully it turned out alright. No, didn't pour the whole thing. The mold was still too cold. I usually pour a few ahead of time, but you can see the top. Actually, you can't because my phone's not focusing. So the top. Come on, focus right there. You see. Come on. I don't know why it's not focusing. But anyway, there's no hole. It looks good there. Pour a few dry runs to get the mold heated up. And also, if you're using a dry graphite spray, occasionally take a razor blade carefully and hit the flat surfaces, because you'll get a build up on the flat surfaces and then they won't close all the way. And I usually spray it over top of a trash can, but it doesn't take much just to roll. When they're hot, that's already set up. Makes the mold look kind of ugly, but I'd rather have an ugly mold that pours good than a really nice looking mold that doesn't pour worth a damn. So let's try this again. There we go. Cut the sprue off. These ones have more of a flat more of a flat spot there, so you can just use a pair of sharp flush cutters. Cut it straight off. You will get a little buildup around the eyes, and I always just take my flush cutter. Careful, the lead is still hot in your hand. If you're handling them right away, I don't typically handle them right away. I set them off to the side and pour a bunch of them, let them cool down. I don't like sanding them because you make lead particulates. And then you can ingest them, get that crap in your lungs. So hopefully my phone will focus this time. So you see no hole in the top to mess with. You can see a little impression there, not much, but once you paint it and put a skirt on it and everything, not even going to be noticeable. So, and with those switch blades, and just bend the one end out a little bit. Pocket pin up and over. Slide it back in the hole and then pinch that down. There you go, it's a bladed bait. Don't sell them as chatterbait because it's not a chatterbait. It's the blade itself here is patented by Z-Man also. So as long as your annual sales are under, I think, $2 million, you can sell them with it attached, but they have to have the sticker that comes with the package with the jig. So there you go. I'm going to take the blade back off though. I painted it up nice, put my eyes in it. I won't bore you with painting a whole bunch of them, or making a bunch of them. I might paint some of these later on and show you all. But another note, my lee pot is actually set between 3 and 4 right now, and the top is actually starting to turn a little blue, so it's rapidly oxidizing. So it's actually a little bit too hot. Let's see. Stir it up a little bit. Now, scrape that stuff off here in a minute. Put it in my can. I always leave a catch underneath here so that if it does drip at all, it lands in there. It doesn't splatter all over the place. So, thanks again for watching. Share with your friends. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, thank you for your support. Let me know what you guys want to see next.